Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Friday, June 16th. It's actually an absolutely gorgeous day today. We ended up last night, I gotta tell you, it was absolutely amazing. We get a warning. I can't remember exactly what time it came in. It was like 6 something, the warning came in. It said flash flood warning. Okay, now we had rain earlier in the day. It started raining when I made the video a little bit. And, so we had a little bit of rain, but nothing major. And they're talking about this flash flood warning, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Not 15 minutes after the flash flood warning, it started coming down so hard. I mean, it was a torrential downpour. It was absolutely crazy. I think they said we ended up getting like 2 inches of rain, and I mean, in like a 4-hour period of time. It was absolutely nuts. And so we were in for the night anyway, so we didn't really worry about it ourselves, but I was like, oh my God, it was freaking crazy. So we got a lot of rain in a very short period of time yesterday. So that was pretty cool. So I'm going to show you this here. The garden is absolutely coming along fantastic. The tomatoes are doing really, really well. And so yeah, they're everything's looking really, really good. The peppers are all doing well. And I'll show you here, the zucchini is really, the zucchini has gone nuts. So that's really going really well. The cucumbers, they're starting to take off too now. So, and the onions are all doing well. You can see they're looking really, really good too. So the garden is doing quite well, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, so what I wanted to do, today's topic of the video, hunting and fishing after S.H.T.F, okay? I've heard a lot of people say, oh, I'm just going to go off into the woods and I'm going to live off the land and I'm going to hunt and I'm going to fish, okay? Well, you and 3 million other people in your area, I mean, it's, they talk about, if you go back to the Great Depression that we had in the 20s, that the woods were hunted out so badly that it actually took until I think the 60s for the deer population to come back. That's how badly, in the other game as well, that's how badly the woods were hunted out by everybody and their brother out there plinking away in the woods. So my thought is, as far as like, especially like with fishing, you would think, oh well, I'll just go to whatever the local pond or lake is and I'll go fishing. Well, if you got 300 people throwing fishing lines in there, how fast do you think it's going to be before there's no fish in that lake? Those are things to think about, You get in the woods and not only the dangers of every other idiot that doesn't know how to hunt properly, that has a gun that's out there banging away, people are going to get shot too because of being in the woods. So, that's something to think about as well. The woods are going to be hunted out pretty quickly of game. So, that's the reality. I mean, it's I know up here we have an abundance of wildlife. We have a ton of deer, turkey, rabbits all over the place, squirrels, whatever. We have a lot of wildlife up here. But if you have everybody hunting, trying to get meat, that's not going to be very long before that is depleted. And then obviously there are not going to be any game wardens to say that you can't be hunting out of season. People are just going to go nuts. So that's that's something to think about. I mean, and if you are in one of those areas, you have to really think about hunting your area very smart and not, again, not depleting your population, but, and again, trying to keep everybody else out of your woods. So there's something else to think about too. So I mean, there's a lot that goes into that. And I wanted you guys to think about that because I know a lot of people said that's their game plan. They're going to go off into the woods and, the state land and do what they want to do. Well, like I said, them and a lot of other people. There'll be a lot of people out there and a lot of people that have no idea what they're going to, be doing when they go out there. And a lot of people are going to die. And so when I say a lot of people are going to die of stupidity, that's one way that their people are going to die of stupidity, because they're going to get out there and not know what they're doing, get lost, not have enough supplies, and not know how to survive in the woods. So those are obviously dangers as well. So that's something to think about, of course. You know, so like I said, I just kind of wanted to bring that subject up, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that subject as well. So, I mean, the hunting and the fishing, I really want your guys' thoughts on that. I got to show you this here. It's already changing color. Look at that, nice cherry. Yeah. And then let's see what. It looks like the other ones are already gone. Looks like something already got the other ones. So got the one cherry left, and if I wait a day or two, it'll probably be gone too. But that happens. But anyway, so like I said, I just wanted to touch on you with that subject and hear your thoughts on it. The weather this year has just been bizarre. Really, really, truly bizarre. Last year we had a ton of sunshine. It was a hot summer, and I mean we're not even into summer yet. I mean. June 21st is the winter or summer solstice, so you know that's the first day, official day of summer, and so you know we'll see how the temperatures go after that. But we've had a lot of rain, and okay, I want to show you this here too. You see all this, the vines going up through this tree here, this pine. That is all wild grapes. That's all in that tree right there, and. If you can see right here, you can see the vines climbing up through the tree, and I don't care if it kills a pine tree, to be honest with you. So, but like I said, the apples are doing well, and I know I keep coming back here and showing you guys this, and you probably get tired of it, but for me it's pretty exciting. They're, if you look all through here, I'm just going to go in this one little area. And there's apples there, there, you know, they're over here. Yeah, this is going to be, we're going to have a bumper crop this year of apples, which will be really, really nice. Now let me go over here, I'll show you. Now with all that rain we had yesterday, you would think that possibly we could have, you know, a lot of standing water in that area. Well, we don't. And, you know, I actually thought last night when it was coming down as hard as it was, and the water was just, it was unbelievable. Like I said, it was really, really a tremendous amount of water in a very short period of time. I thought that we would have a lot of standing water over here. So I'm going to walk over this way. Oh, so another thing too, before I go over and show you that, in this area here, we'll see it's all shaded in this area. It's a nice shaded area. My sister is probably going to look at putting her camper over in this area. So this would be a good spot for her because she'll have privacy. She'll have her own driveway. And that way she can, you know, and she's still close to us. So that's where she's probably going to end up going. Because I already got a base of stone down there of creek gravel. And so it's just a matter of her... you know, putting in a couple layers of finer stone on top just for support. So yeah, look at here. There's absolutely no water in that area. And I thought for sure with the amount of rain that we had, I mean, we had a lot of rain. It was unbelievable, like I said, how fast and it was coming down, that I thought for sure we'd end up having, you know, a lot of standing water, and we just didn't. So the ground really sucks the water in pretty good. Like I said, it's just the spring that's really tough, because of the, you know, excess amount of snowpack, and then that melts, and then you have a lot of rain on top of it. That's when we get all the flooding. So, but other than that, for the most part, it's really, really dry. Now, actually, I'll take you over here, and I wanted to show you guys something. Over in here is where eventually I plan on putting the pond, and I'm going to show you why. Okay. Now, the other day when I was over here, you know, we'd had no rain in quite a few days, and so everything else is pretty dry. Now look here, I want to show you this here. See all this down through here? These are all wild strawberries right through here. It's all wild strawberries. Alright, let me come over here. Alright, now today, alright, now that's all wet. It's all wet through here right now. Okay, so there's a lot of standing water in here now. You can see the soil through there is just black as black and rich as can be as well. Okay, so we have this whole area all through in here is the same way. Okay, it's all a very mucky, wet area. Like when we were out here the other day, it obviously didn't have water on here because we had all that rain yesterday. That's why we got all the water here. This was all mucky and damp, and you were sinking into it when you were walking. So what I want to do is over in this area here is I want to put the pond in there. And you can see there's no trees growing in that area, and there's a reason for that, because it's just too wet in that area. So this tree got pushed over, these ones got pushed over here when we opened up, you know, the driveway back over here. But yep, so hold on, let me come back over here. But that's the area that I want to put the pond in. So that's a nice open area back in there. That'll be perfect for the pond. And so that eventually is where the pond is going to go. And I can't tell you guys when that's going to happen because I have no idea. There's many other things that I'm going to do before I put a pond in. But the pond will go in eventually. But anyway, so like I said, I got a lot of plans for up here, a lot of things to do. You know, and again, it's the same normal thing. It takes time and money. So, you know, we just keep working at things, and we're going to get there. It just, like I said, it just takes time. But anyway, so on that note, just wanted to kind of share with you what's going on. Not a lot happening up here, really. Just kind of a low-key week. The weather really didn't cooperate this week very much, and but I haven't really done anything this week up here as far as making progress, to be honest with you. It was a lazy week, and sometimes you got to do that. But so I didn't make any progress at all. But you know, it's like we've been banging stuff out, and it's just like, you know, I just kind of needed a break. But we'll keep going. We'll keep working on stuff. I mean, I got to get more wood done, and like I said, I got to get the panels up. I got to work on those racks a little bit more and make them a little bit more sturdy before I put the racks in there. And you know, we'll get it, or the panels in there, I mean. So, but we'll get to it. Everything will get done. And you know, with the panels, the sooner the better, just to get more power coming in. But so anyways, that's what's happening, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I hope that you guys are doing well, and you know, be kind to each other. You know, like I say, life is too short for not to be. Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day how you feel. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD. I mean, it's a silly acronym, but it works so well. You know, one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever your goals are, you can reach them. The only one that's going to hold you back is yourself. And whatever you're trying to do. And like I said, it always doesn't have to be about prepping. But if it is about prepping, set realistic goals and make your goals. You know, make something that's attainable that you can do and get done. And that's kind of what we've done here. You know, you work at something, you get it banged out, and now that's out of the way. And now you work at the next thing, and you get that banged out, and that'll be out of the way. And that's how it's going to be. And before you know it, things come together. And you know, like I said, we had a very busy year last year. We've had a very busy spring, and we're just going to keep going. And you know, we're getting there, and it's coming. It's coming along. And I'm excited for our future. You know, if we get enough time before everything goes to crap, we can be in really, really good shape. So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here for now, and I will talk to you later. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.